Hey everybody, Dave Bartosiak here with a chart of the day for you. It is Coinbase, ticker COIN. Now, a little background on Coinbase here before we get into it. Coinbase has had a little bit of beef with the SEC. They are an online cryptocurrency exchange, and there has been a lot of back and forth of, can they be regulated by the SEC and what should those regulations be? Now, in Coinbase's defense, they've been on board. They said, hey, if you're going to regulate us, let's go ahead and do it and make it happen the way you guys want to make it happen. But if not, leave us alone. Maybe it'll be the CFTC that's gonna be overlooking us. No one is really sure who's going to be the boss, but something happened recently. So we've seen a nasty move to the downside here for Coinbase with the stock getting into the 30s. Then we had a miraculous bounce. That bounce was so nice that it took the shares back up into the 80s. Then this giant spike up here on this day. What was the reason for that? Well, a U.S. District Court judge ruled that XRP Ripple, which is another cryptocurrency specifically tailored for banks shooting money back and forth, the judge ruled that that crypto was not an investment contract. So that had implications for Coinbase and the SEC. Ended up causing a rally. Now, this is pretty dramatic. Okay, let's zoom in here a little bit. You can see Coinbase going from under 50 in early June to nearly 115 the other day. It's all the way up at 106 here. It's gone absolutely parabolic. We see this move with the RSI getting super strong, super overbought here over 80. You got two monstrous volume candles here. Okay, so on the news, you had a 65 million share volume day, and when you consider that's a $100 stock, that's a lot of nominal cash running in there. 42 million on Friday. Today, 12 million so far. Big spike up in volume. It looks like, wow, this has got to be totally overcooked, right? Let's zoom out a little to give you some perspective on Coinbase. Okay, and we're going to zoom out to the earlier days. Look at November 2021. Okay, almost $370 a share, topped out at $368.90. But wait, there's more. On the IPO date, this thing opened at 381, spiked to 429.54. Now, if you were buying that IPO after that, things got pretty bad, right? Lots of downside action here. Plateaued a little bit, gave a spike, sellers took control, and pounded the thing all the way down to 35. So, the grand scheme of things, it has been a wild ride, but wildly mediocre for anybody who bought before basically May of 2022. Since then, it's been a much better story. And if you look at this year, absolutely on fire, especially coming off of these lows. Look at this. January 6th, you could have bought this thing for $31.55. Somebody out there bottom ticked it, and now it's 3 times, almost 4 times as much at 106.70. So this is why this interesting story is my chart of the day. That's Coinbase, ticker COIN.